Hello Virgo, welcome back to the channel. This is Independent Tarot. My name is India for those of you who are new. Today I'll be doing a general reading for the sign of Virgo. This is going to be for the end of July. And soon I will be putting out August readings for all signs. But for now, let's see what's going on ending out July for the Virgos. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscriptions. I really do appreciate it all. You guys have no idea, or maybe you do. I have a slight idea how much it means to me because it means a lot and I often say it. So let's see what's going on. If you hear anything in the background, it's kids playing outside. It's the summertime, so we just kind of have to bear with the children. And you guys have to bear with me, please. But I will speak as loudly as I can to try to drain them out. Messages for the Virgo. So Virgo, you guys are starting out with the Three of Wands, and this is in reverse, okay? So there's something here that you are frustrated about, okay? There's something here that may have to do with a business, or this could also have to do with a relationship, okay? But you guys are pretty frustrated behind whatever this is. It looks like there may be a separation involved here, so it could be that, you know, you find yourself separating from a business or a job of some sort, but it could also very well be that you're separating yourself from a specific person or a relationship, okay? I see that you have no patience anymore when it comes to whatever this is. Like, you've pretty much washed your hands of this and decided that there's no more. Like, I'm not going to take anymore. I don't want to do this. You're very disappointed in whatever has happened here, and you feel like this has set you back, okay? So let's see what's going on. Clarify this Three of Wands in reverse, please, for the Virgo. Clarify the Three of Wands in reverse, please, Holy Spirit, for the Virgo. All right, Virgo. So you guys have the Six of Wands. That's a lot of threes, okay? 3 and 3 is 6. So with this Six of Wands in reverse, Virgo, it's definitely looking like, you know, something failed here. Something failed to get off the ground. Something failed to be what it was supposed to be. Something failed. I feel like you feel like you've been dealing with someone who is self-centered, someone who could possibly be narcissistic, okay? I feel like this person is insecure and they ultimately know how to bring out your insecurities, okay? I feel like it's like a tit for tat thing. The moment you make them feel insecure in any kind of way, even if you're not doing it on purpose, they do something to make you feel the same way, okay? I feel like, you know, you felt like you had something here with this person and you found out that, you know, it's not really what you expected it to be, okay? It ultimately turned out to be a disappointment is what it looks like. And this could very well be because this person is self-centered. They're full of themselves, you know what I mean? They're more focused on their own happiness and not, you know, the happiness of the team being the two of you. And if you have a family, the children involved as well, okay? So let's keep going. Holy Spirit, what other messages do you have for me to share with the sign of Virgo, Holy Spirit? More messages, please, for the sign of Virgo. All right, Virgo, so you guys have the King of Swords, okay? So this is about your maturity, okay? This part has nothing to do with them. I'm talking to you, Virgo. This is about you being mature and making a wise decision here, an intelligent decision here, okay? I feel like, you know, you guys are going to receive the justice that you deserve from this situation. There will be balance to be restored here, but you're so considerate and you're so thoughtful of the other person's feelings and the way that things are happening that, you know, you want to make sure everything is fair, Okay, you're not just concerned with yourself the way that they seem to be concerned with their self. You're concerned with the greater good of the two of you. So you don't want to just walk away and leave them wondering what's going on, or you know what I mean, leave them without the things that they may need. You don't want to do it that way. You would very much like to handle this situation like an adult in a mature manner, but it looks like, you know, you may not be receiving that much from this person. It doesn't necessarily feel fair when it comes to you dealing with this person, but that's all you want. Fairness, justice. You're thinking about their feelings and just them in general when it comes to this separation, because this could very well be a separation. Okay, more messages please for the Virgo. More messages please for the sign of Virgo, Holy Spirit. What other messages do you have for the sign of Virgo, please? Okay. All right, Virgo. So you guys have the 8 of Wands. Good energy. You guys have the World. Good energy. Very good energy. And you guys have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So with this 8 of Wands, Virgo, let me tell you something. You're more focused on your growth right now. All right. Although you're focused on the greater good of the two of you, even as individuals outside of a relationship, you're very much focused on your own growth, which is why you're going to decide to do the right thing here. Okay, and if the right thing means walking away and giving someone their closure as you do so, that is very well and very much what you are going to do. Okay, I feel like you have the power in this situation. You have the upper hand here is what it looks like. It's like a lot, you're being fed a lot of information. So it could be that, you know, there are people around you telling you things about your person, and this is what helps you to make the decision. Or it could be that you're just being fed a lot of information from the universe as far as what it is that you're going to need to do and what's required of you by the universe in order to proceed to your next level is what it looks like. So yeah, some of you guys may feel like you've been receiving psychic messages. Some of you guys could have even talked to a psychic that's been giving you information here, trying to help you to proceed in whatever this is, trying to help you to make the right decision. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of new opportunities here for you, Virgo. I feel like you're very focused on those new opportunities and making sure that you advance, because like I said, there's a next level here and you're about this close to that next level. And it's like all you have to do is complete this situation. You have to wrap that up. Okay, and your intuition has already told you that that's what you need to do. Now it's just a matter of doing it. Okay, the legwork, you know what I mean? Now it's just a matter of making it happen. And that's where you are. All right. Like I said, you guys have already received your closure, and you could have already given someone their closure. Okay. You've already, you know, wrapped this whole thing up and decided how you're going to proceed without all of the baggage, without all of, without all of the drama. Okay. Like what's important to you is your happiness. But what's crazy is it's not just your happiness that's important to you. You're also not worried about their happiness, but you care that they are happy as well here. So it may not be that this person just was such a bad person. Could be that this person was a decent person to you. It's just that, you know, there were certain things that you guys weren't able to work out. Okay. I feel like, you know, like I said, this has come to an end, or it will be coming to an end. And because of this end, because of this completion, there's going to be so much growth to happen on your part. Okay, so much forward movement, because, I mean, where can you go from your lowest? There's only one way to go, and that's up. And I see you guys moving forward. I see you guys moving up. That's what's going to happen just as soon as you decide to make a choice for your own future as well as your present. All right, this isn't just about your future. This is about your present, the present moment, here and now. Okay, with this 5 of Swords in reverse energy, I feel like, you know, some of you guys may be struggling with this person as far as trying to get them to understand that it doesn't have to be a big fight. It doesn't have, we don't have to go back and forth. We don't have to argue. We don't have to hate each other in the end. We can literally just I can give you your closure. I've already gotten my closure. And that can be that. But it appears that this person may be on the defense here. Virgo, they may be being petty as a result of you walking away. They don't really know how to deal with that. And I feel like, you know, you may sense some aggression from them. And it could frighten you a bit. You know what I mean? It's like, why are we doing this when we can maturely end this situation and not drag each other down in the process of it all? So, you know, you may be the one who's standing in your willpower here, standing strong, standing tall, trying to handle this like an adult, whereas your person, not so much. I feel like, you know, they're being a little bit petty, possibly even cruel with the way that they're handling you, okay? More messages, please, for the Virgo. And this could very well be because they're hurt. You know, like they don't really know how to deal with their pain here. Oh my goodness. Kids are outside yelling, guys. Yeah, so I don't think they really know how to deal with their pain. So they become defensive and petty. And ultimately, it just leaves you guys in a place of not being able to walk away without the drama and chaos. Alright, so we have the 7 of Discs, and this is in reverse. So yeah, you're getting impatient, but it looks like there's some poor planning here on your part. I feel like this is you, Virgo, not planning this exit properly. I feel like it's easier for you to say what, you know, you feel like you need to say, but it's not as easy for you to make that move. Okay, it may be that you lack the ambition that you need in order to actually make this happen. And it could be frustrating because you know what you have to do. You know what it's going to take. You've received all of these psychic messages. You've received all of this information possibly from other people about this person. Like, you've received everything you need here, yet, you know, you don't really know how to go about this. It's like, you don't want to lose in the end, but this whole thing is already a failure. So what more could you lose by looking at this from a different perspective? All right, switching it up a little bit and not looking at it like it's just a complete loss, because although it may feel like a loss, it's also a lesson. And I think that falls short on a lot of people where, you know, losses just hurt so bad. It just brings so much disappointment that we don't realize that there's still a lesson there. And that's what's important when things come to an end, is that we learn the lesson. Okay, but you're getting impatient here, possibly with this person, and frustrated with this person because they're not trying to go about this the way that you are. You guys have the 3 of Swords, and this is in reverse. So, like I said, you guys are disappointed with this person. It's like, this is an unnecessary heartbreak. It's an unnecessary pain that you feel like you're feeling, Virgo, and you don't really know what to do with it. You know what to do with it, but you don't really know where to start, okay? That's what it is. It's like, I know exactly what I have to do, but how? How? Like, how do I start? How do I get this off the ground? How do I make what's the first move that I need to make type of thing? It's like, what's next? Okay, you don't really know what's on the other side of the door. You don't really know if the grass will be greener, so you're afraid to just make that move. Last card, please. Last card, please, for the Virgo. You're afraid to make that move because your heart is broken. Like, you don't have that much energy as is dealing with the heartbreak. And it's like, now I have to get up and go. Now I have to change my whole life in the blink of an eye. And the thought of that scares you. You're afraid of failing on your own. You guys have the Two of Wands. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Listen to your intuition. Whatever your intuition is telling you right now, Virgo, is what you need to be going on. And you need to start planning. All right? Don't think that something's just going to fall out of the sky here, because there's a lot of poor planning all over this. And you need to plan how you're going to proceed as far as exiting this situation or remaining here, but in a healthy way. Okay? And I feel like, you know, there's an exit that needs to take place. With the World card, it's almost like something is completing. It's not almost. Something is completing. Something needs to come to an end here so that something new can begin. Okay? So you're going to need to start planning. You're going to need to be a little more ambitious about this. And not just know what it is that you have to do, but actually do what it is that you have to do. Okay, start planning. That's how you'll figure out what the first step is. Once you write it all down, this is what I do. This is my advice to you. Write it all down. Everything that you feel like you have to do, everything that you feel like you're going to need, write it all down. And then after it's all written down, put it in order. Okay, and cross it all off your list one by one by one. All right? There's some choices here that needs to be made, but you ultimately need to get focused. You have a lot of potential, Virgo, and I feel like you're sleeping on yourself. You're sleeping on your own potential, your own independence, because you are a very independent person, and I feel like this person has created this dependence about you, but it's time for you to get back to that independent Virgo that you are. All right? Okay, let's see what else is going on. Oh, that didn't even shuffle at all. With the Virgo. Messages for the Virgo, please, Holy Spirit. What other messages do you have for the sign of Virgo, please? Back like I never left. Yes, like I just said, Virgo, you guys got to regain your independence. This person took a lot from you. Okay, mentally, physically, emotionally. They took a lot from you. All right? And it's time for you to get back to your best self, because you know that it's in there. It's in there. It's definitely in there. It's just a matter of getting rid of the disappointment, getting rid of the heartbreak, and being able to focus on what it is that you need to focus on, Virgo. Love is not easy. Life is not easy. Things happen. But once we get to a point where we understand that things happen and things don't always go our way, we suck it up. We suck it up, because that's what we have to do. We can't sit and dwell in our emotions. That's not going to pay our bills. That's not going to bring us that big house on the hill, or that nice car that we've been looking at, or, you know, it's not going to help us to make changes in the world, because we're living in a world that is full of chaos at the moment. Sitting and dwelling in emotions isn't helping anyone. Like, there's enough mental illness going on that people are unaware about for us to just allow ourselves to remain in that when we know about it. We know about mental illness. We know what it can do to you, but we can also fight it. It's something that can be fought. So if it is that you need to go and see a therapist or whatever it is, do so. You don't trust this person, Virgo. This person may not trust you, but you for damn sure don't trust them. Okay? More messages, please, for the Virgo. What other messages do you have? Oh. All right, we had one card to fall on the floor, so we're going to take that. And guess what it is, Virgo? Approach with caution. This is what you're going to be telling people. This is what people are going to know without you even having to open your mouth and say anything, okay? Once you get back to you, once you're back like you never left, all right? People are going to need to approach with caution, all right? They're going to have to come correct. They're going to have to come knowing what they want, knowing what you want, and they're going to have a full cup, because you're going to have your full cup. And you're not going to share your full cup with somebody who's trying to offer you a half of a cup. So they're going to need to approach with caution, okay? More messages, please, for the Virgo. And I with that approach with caution, I actually feel as if, though, this person is going to try to come back. Because look what's next. Please, baby, don't go. They don't want you to leave, and they're probably telling you everything they can think of right now to try and get you to stay. Okay? But you're going to have to suck it up. Keep it pushing. Because you don't trust this person. You don't trust them, Virgo. So don't let them pull a wool over your eyes with the baby. Please. Oh my goodness. They are so loud. Baby, please don't go. Don't let them sucker you into that mess. Last card, please. It's too little, too late. Yep. So they're gonna try it, Virgo. They're very much gonna try it. And this is what you're going to tell them. It's too little, too late. Excuse me, because I didn't even realize I was missing an O here. Thanks, Virgos. You guys helped me with that. Too little, too late. Okay? This is, you know what? I may just go ahead and name the reading that, because it's too little, too late for their BS. Too little, too late for the please, baby, don't goes. You've had enough. You've dealt with enough. And please, baby, don't go isn't enough. Okay? Last messages, please, for the Virgo. What last messages do you have for the Virgo, please, spirits? Last messages for the sign of Virgo, please. The outsider. So you could very well feel like an outsider right now, Virgo. You may feel like, you know, everyone's getting along quite well. Everyone's banding together. Meanwhile, you know, you're just over here dealing with your emotions and trying to figure out how to get out. Literally how to get out. How to break this chain here, because there is a chain here, and or how to get in. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to get involved with, and you're trying to figure out how to get involved with that. Maybe this is going to be that life-changing moment for you. And if that isn't the case, like I said, you're trying to figure out a way out. You know your way out. It's difficult, and it's going to require a lot of you. So you're really just trying to figure out where to start, when to start, okay? We got another card flipped over. Success. You're going to be successful in whatever this is. Getting out, getting in, whatever it is that you're trying to do here, you're going to be successful in that, Virgo. And this here, this is going to be released, because this is what you've been feeling from dealing with this person. It's been a lot of stress, but you're ready to let that stress go, let that hurt go. You're ready to get out so that you can find your success. You're trying to break these chains, trying to get through this gate so that you can have your success, okay? As an individual. So you guys will be going with the flow. All right? You're going to go with the flow of things at the moment until you're able to do something about this, okay? This could be because, you know, this is how you have to protect yourself. This is how, you know, you're able to get out safely, is to just go with the flow. Obviously, don't compromise yourself, okay? I feel like you guys are very innocent here. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't intend for this to go the way that it went. But, you know, things happen. Things happen. We get hurt. We put ourselves in positions that we find in the end to be not so good for us. But when you're innocent, you can expect, when you're innocent and you're able to walk away knowing that you're innocent, knowing that you've tried everything there is to try, you've done everything there is to do, you've said everything that you needed to say. You're innocent. So you can walk away with your dignity. All right? Whereas this person, they might not get the same good karma that you're going to receive from walking away. And that's because they have to be dealt with. More messages, please, for the Virgo. Isolation. We got outsider. We got isolation. So, you know what? To me, this just means it's time for you to take time out for yourself, Virgo. It's time to stop worrying about who, what, when, where, why, and how, and who's there for me, and stop playing the victim and things of that nature. Just take time out for yourself to rebuild. You know, if anything, just to rebuild. If anything, to give yourself the strength that you feel like that person was giving you before. Whatever it was that that person was doing for you before that was keeping you going, do that for yourself. Figure out a way to do that for yourself, Virgo. Be new again. Start fresh. Because that's what's here. You guys had the World card. So it's time to start fresh. It's time for an ending so that this new beginning can happen. Virgo, allow this to happen. Don't get in the way of your blessings. Because some of you may very well be getting in the way of your blessings. Last card, please, for the Virgo. Last card for the Virgo, please, Spirit. What last message do you have for the Virgo? Possibilities. There are so many new possibilities here for you, Virgo. That's all I'm going to say. There are so many new possibilities here for you. You got to do what you got to do. Get out of that situation and continue to move forward. There's a lot on the horizon for you. Okay? Like, comment, share, and subscribe if this resonated. I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.